Hello everyone. Before diving into today's topic, we want to take a moment to thank you for your support. Every like, comment, and subscription truly makes a difference and helps this channel grow. If you enjoy our content and don't want to miss future videos, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. And what if the universe we know is just a fragment? An echo of something greater, something more ancient. A whisper that survived a previous cosmic cycle. With every new image captured by the James Webb Space Telescope, the reality we believed to be solid begins to crack. Scientific certainties tremble as possibilities appear on the horizon. Possibilities as fascinating as they are destabilizing. Other universes, unknown dimensions, imprints left from a time before time. James Webb, with its 16 golden mirrors and its ability to observe the universe in infrared with unprecedented precision, has opened a window onto the primordial cosmos. A window that shows not only distant galaxies, but impossible structures, objects that shouldn't exist, and phenomena that seem to rewrite the history of the universe. For the first time, humanity is looking back to the cosmic dawn and finding paradoxes. The first surprises came quickly. Fully formed galaxies just 300 to 400 million years after the Big Bang. According to the standard cosmological model, the universe at that time should have been a glowing chaos, made of gas and plasma slowly condensing. Yet, James Webb revealed dozens of orderly, compact, ancient, and mysteriously evolved galaxies. Not only do they exist far earlier than expected, but they display internal structures and mass that defy all logic. As if they had a different origin. An other origin. Some scientists are beginning to hypothesize that these galaxies are not merely premature, but maybe remnants surviving from a previous universe. This possibility echoes the theory of conformal cyclic cosmology proposed by Roger Penrose. According to this view, the universe was not born from nothing, but is part of an infinite sequence of universes. Each is born, expands, ages, and dies, making way for the next. But what dies does not completely vanish. Traces of the old cycle may filter into the new, carrying information, energy, or even material structures. In this context, James Webb transforms from an observer of the past into a witness of cosmic memory. Some galaxies could be dimensional relics, silent witnesses from a time before our Big Bang. And they are not the only ones raising unsettling questions. Another protagonist emerging from the depths of the primordial universe is the supermassive black hole. These giants of darkness also appeared too early. According to every known theory, a high-mass black hole requires billions of years to form. First a star must die, then its remnant collapses, and finally, the mass slowly grows by swallowing gas and dust. Yet, James Webb has observed enormous black holes already active within the first 400 million years of the universe's life. Not only were they present, they were already devouring matter with well-formed accretion disks. As if they hadn't been born there, but had survived something. Once again, the implications point beyond our universe. If some black holes are too ancient to have formed, from scratch, they could be remnants of the final act of a previous universe. In a cyclical vision of the cosmos, supermassive black holes might represent the most persistent structures, capable of crossing the death of one universe and reaching the next. A sort of bridge between realities, where gravity even overcomes the boundary of spacetime. Then there are the mysterious, Hawking points, detected in the cosmic microwave background. These points, identified as thermal anomalies, might represent the final echo of black holes that evaporated before our universe even existed. Penrose argues that at the end of each cosmic cycle, all black holes gradually release their energy as Hawking radiation, leaving behind faint but detectable imprints. James Webb, though not specifically designed for this type of analysis, has the sensitivity to detect such subtle variations in the map of the primordial universe. And it is within that map that we find another of the most debated anomalies in recent years, the cold spot. A vast region of the cosmic microwave background that appears much colder than expected, and much larger than what normal quantum fluctuations can explain. No classical theory has managed to account for this strangeness. But a bold hypothesis is gaining ground. That it is a scar, the tangible mark of a collision between our universe and another. In a multiverse made of cosmic bubbles, it is possible for two universes to touch, partially merge, or briefly overlap in the infancy of time. This contact could leave visible traces in the structure of spacetime, in patterns of light, and even in the distribution of matter. And it is precisely in these regions that James Webb is focusing its golden eyes. Where the cold spot stretches like a wound in the cosmic fabric, James Webb observes closely. If galaxies with anomalous structures, strange concentrations of matter, or unusual light signals were to emerge from that zone, we might be facing something unheard of. Concrete evidence that our universe truly interacted with another. An alien universe with different physical laws, where time might flow backward, matter might be made of exotic elements, or gravity might behave radically differently. Some physicists even hypothesize the existence of a mirrored twin of our universe. A sort of cosmic reflection, where every galaxy, every star, and perhaps every living being exists in an alternate version. If an interaction between these universes really occurred in the first instance after the Big Bang, it could have left a permanent trace in the cosmic microwave background. A scar imprinted on the skin of the universe that today, for the first time, we can observe clearly. And it doesn't end there. James Webb has detected yet another puzzling anomaly. The universe's expansion does not seem to occur uniformly. According to the cosmological principle, the universe should appear the same everywhere on large scales. However, recent measurements suggest that the expansion rate varies from one region to another. This observation not only challenges the standard model, but opens the door to even more extraordinary scenarios. One of the boldest interpretations is that our universe is not an isolated entity, but a bubble within a larger multiverse populated by other cosmic bubbles. In each of these bubbles, slightly different physical laws might apply, influencing how the universe expands, evolves, and generates matter. The interaction between these bubbles could explain the observed variations and the anomalies in the Hubble constant, the parameter that defines how fast the universe expands. The so-called Hubble tension is now one of the greatest enigmas of modern cosmology. Measurements made using different methods, including supernovae and the cosmic background radiation, yield conflicting values. James Webb has confirmed this discrepancy, showing that it is not a measurement error. If the universe really expands at different speeds in different regions, the entire framework of cosmology must be revised. And with it, perhaps, the very concept of time, space, and causality. But the surprises don't stop. James Webb has identified extraordinarily bright objects in the primordial universe, appearing much earlier than expected. Sources of light so intense they defy current theories. Some researchers think they might be primordial quasars, supermassive black holes shining due to frenzied accretion of matter. But even this explanation clashes with the timeline. There wouldn't have been enough time to accumulate such mass. Another theory suggests these objects could be dark stars, a hypothetical type of celestial body powered not by nuclear fusion, but by dark matter itself. These stars, if they truly exist, would date back to an era before the first galaxies and could represent a new branch of cosmic evolution. Or they could be pre-galactic objects generated by physical laws we do not yet understand, perhaps even fragments of physics belonging to a previous universe. In this landscape of mysteries, one thing is clear. James Webb is revealing a universe far older, more dynamic, and more layered than we ever imagined. No longer an isolated reality born from nothing, but a fragment of something larger. An echo of infinite cosmic cycles, a tile in an invisible mosaic that may stretch beyond every horizon, beyond every theoretical boundary. Every observation, every spectrum captured, every trace in the primordial light opens a door to a mystery. The emerging vision is radically new, a cosmos where time has memory, where nothing is truly lost, and where even the death of a universe can be the beginning of something. The philosophical implications are immense. If the universe has no absolute beginning but eternally renews itself, then even humanity's deepest questions, about origin, destiny, the meaning of existence, take on a new perspective. James Webb is not merely looking back in time. It is deciphering the very structure of reality. And what it glimpses is not just remote beauty or mathematical order. It is an abyss of possibilities. A place where science, imagination, and mystery merge. Where every point of light might be a clue. Where every cosmic silence might hide a voice. Perhaps one day, gazing at a galaxy too ancient or a black hole too massive, we will understand that what we call the universe is only the first chapter of an infinite book. And that James Webb, in its silent journey among the stars, is handing us the key to read it.